So we're out here today to do a little video demonstration. My friend Chris has a nice digital camera and wants to go out and do a photograph. I'm going to go out and do a photograph as well. We're going to be using the same model. We're going to be in the same location. And this is just kind of a demonstration to show you the difference of hiring a professional versus hiring your friend with a nice camera. So I'm going to be out shooting today with my Canon 5D Mark II and my 70-200 lens, and then later I'm going to switch over to my 24-70 with some off-camera lighting. And the thing you're going to notice probably right away is I'm going to have a little bit nicer equipment. I'm going to have access to off-camera lighting, things that your friend isn't typically going to have access to, but most of the professionals are going to have access to. So we're going to go out, we're going to each create an image or two, and then later on we're going to compare those images and let you decide for yourself.
I have shot at some of my friends' weddings. I have shot at my family reunion. I've taken some pictures of mine in some friends' cars, and I actually have a pretty decent camera. It's a Canon Rebel. With the lens and the battery pack and the camera, we're at about like $600 worth of equipment, so it's not like I've just got a piece of junk. I don't see the reason that you have to go spend way more money to hire a professional when I can get pretty good pictures with this and do the exact same job as the professional photographer. To do something a little bit unique, I'm actually going to have her pose with the truck, and we're going to do kind of like a truck and model sort of a thing, but then I also want to do something a little bit more traditional where she's framed in between the doors. It's going to be close up. You're not even going to tell what kind of building we're in front of. And we have a lot of clouds, but it is really sunny. So we're going to wait for the perfect moment when the cloud is diffused, or the sun is diffused by the clouds. So it's going to take a little bit of patience, but I think we can get a good shot. Come on over here and stand in front of the driver's side corner. And yeah, well, in front of the wheel a little bit. And I think I want you to like be hanging out with the truck like it's one of your friends. So like you're leaning on somebody else's shoulder like that. Yeah. Is it hot? Sorry. Okay. I think that pose will generally work. We'll try a couple. Pretend like you're waiting for the group of people you're with to get done with whatever they're doing. It's taking forever and you are super bored. Like that, like that. That's exactly it. Perfect. That was beautiful. All right, now come over here. We're gonna center you in front of this thing because I bet that's where John wants to go. Right here? Yep. We're gonna get close enough that you won't be able to tell it's some old tin building. I don't want you to touch it. Be like, I don't know, 9, 10 inches away. You're about right. What's this shot look like? How close do I gotta be? I'm gonna do, don't do that. The, like, no, I'm just kidding. Okay. I think we'll do an upper body, not a whole, like a portrait or anything, like a tall shot. What do you think we should do? How do you want it to look? I'm just gonna go for a laughing kind of a smile thing. All right. So, yeah, whatever you're doing there works for me. Okay. So I want you to tell me the funniest joke you know.
I don't have any.
Come on. Something about like, why did the pastor walk into the bar?
Oh, that sounds good.
All right, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, so we have some cloud cover right now, which is good. So I'm going to try to do some natural light pictures right now. So that way we don't have to contest with the overhead bright sun. When that does come out, I'll pull off some of the off-camera flash strobes and we'll get some of those in the shot as well. So we're going to go around to the back of the building. There's some greenery back here that I'd like to use for this shot. So follow me back. Okay, so I want to use some of this grass, some of this leaves here. We have a little nice area where we can probably frame her in just a little bit, where it's not going to be too dark. It'll still stand out in the photograph. So Nicole, I'm going to have you, I want you to pose kind of right in this area. I want hands on the hip and then kind of bend your other knee in front, okay? I'm gonna back up here. We're using a long lens. We're gonna try to throw the background autofocus to kind of keep the attention and detail focused on her. We're going to pull out the strobe light, and we'll put a strip bank on that, one of the lighting modifiers. Okay, so this is our strobe light. We have a Genesis 400 light here. I'm going to have a receiver on here and then a transmitter on the camera. I have a little strip bank with an egg crate on the front, which gives me a lot of control over exactly where I want the light to be. We're going to use the front side of this tin building here and try to cast kind of a long shadow of our model as well when we do this. So it'll come out as a darker image and the light should just be focused directly on her. I'm also going to switch lenses here over to a wider angle lens, because with the light I need to be able to get in and work in a little bit closer. The 7200 is great for compressing the image and much more flattering, but this is going to give us a different dynamic to the shot. Okay, Nick will come on over here. So I'm going to try to use this whole door frame here to kind of frame her in. I'm going to have you pose against the metal. We're going to bring the light in pretty close for this shot. So let's bring that in over right about there, and then let's raise it up about a foot. Yep, right about there. All right. Okay, try to give me a little bit more angle. There we go, just like that. And then turn your head kind of into the light here. And we have our shot here, so that's a wrap for us. The rain's starting to come down now, so we're gonna try to pack up the equipment so we don't ruin it. So we just wrapped up our shoot. The common debate today is, do I hire my friend who has a nice camera that they just got, or do I spend the extra money and hire a professional photographer? When it comes to events like your senior portraits, your wedding, family photos, and things that you want to have around for a long time, you want to have nice images of those, it's usually best to hire the professional and pay a little bit of extra money. So we did this video to kind of show you the process that a professional goes through versus what an amateur goes through when they're out taking the photographs. And this isn't to discourage those amateurs and the people that have the camera from practicing and getting to the point where they are taking professional quality images. But hopefully you'll be able to see by the end of this video that it is worth the extra money to hire a professional the first time around.